Good morning. Today we are going to learn about finite and non-finite verbs. So what are they? Well, they are just different forms of the same verb. An English verb has two forms, a finite form and a non-finite form. Let me explain this. The finite form changes when there is a change in the number and person of the subject or when the tense changes. That means it has one form when the subject is singular and another form when the subject is plural. Likewise, it has one form in the present tense and another form in the past tense. The non-finite form is the same in all tenses and with all subjects. Let me explain this with some examples. Let us consider the sentences given below. I like to sing. He likes to sing. They like to sing. Children like to sing. Raju likes to sing. Radha liked to sing. I don't know if you noticed it, but the verb like in the first sentence became likes in the second sentence. This is because the subject changed. In the third sentence, the subject is the plural pronoun they, and hence the verb is like. Read all the sentences and see how like changes. The sixth sentence is in the past tense and hence the verb became liked. Now what about the verb sing? To sing, it remains the same in all sentences. That means like is finite whereas to sing is non-finite. Now more examples. He enjoys singing. They enjoy singing. Children enjoy singing. Raju enjoys singing. Radha enjoyed singing. Enjoy becomes enjoys when the subject is singular and it becomes enjoyed in the past tense. But singing remains the same. Hence, enjoy is finite, whereas singing is not. There are four types of non-finite verbs. They are infinitives, present participles, past participles, and gerunds. Infinitives are forms like to write, to work, to eat, to live, to sing. Present participles are actually ing forms. Past participles are the third form of the verb, and gerunds are also ing form. How to identify? The infinitive is the base form of the verb. It is usually used with to. Participles go before nouns. Gerunds can go at the beginning or after the verb. Now let us do an exercise. Identify the finite and non-finite verbs in the sentence. Let us see. What is the sentence given here? I want water to drink. What are the verbs in this sentence? Can you identify them? The verbs are want and to drink. So what is the finite verb? The finite verb is want. And what is the non-finite verb? The non-finite verb is to drink. Why? You can easily identify this because just try changing the subject from I to he. You can see that want will become wants. That means want is a finite verb and to drink is a non-finite verb. Another example, singing is his pastime. What are the verbs in this sentence? The verbs are singing and his. Can you identify the finite verb? The finite verb is and the non-finite verb is singing. The auxiliaries is, are, was, were, has, have, had, do and does are always finite verbs. Singing is actually an ing form. An ing forms we have already learned that are non-finite. Here, singing comes at the beginning of the sentence and is also the subject of the verb is, hence it is a gerund. Third question, I am sorry to hear this. What are the verbs in the sentence? The verbs are am and to hear. Am, we have already learned that is a finite verb. What about to hear? It is an infinitive. That means it is a non-finite verb. Next question. We drank the sparkling water. What are the verbs in the sentence? The verbs are drank and sparkling. Drank is actually the second form of the verb drink. We have already learned that finite verbs change their form when there is a change in the tense. Sparkling is an ing form. Here it goes before the noun water and hence it serves as an adjective. When ing form becomes an adjective, it is a present participle. So here the finite verb is drank and the non-finite verb is sparkling. Next question. She was depressed to hear the news. Here there are two verbs. The verbs are was and to hear. So what is the finite verb? The finite verb is was. We have already explained this. And what is a non-finite verb? The non-finite verb is to hear. To hear is an infinitive and was is the finite verb. Next question. Trespassing is prohibited. What are the verbs in this sentence? There are two. The non-finite is trespassing and the finite is. Next question. Following his father's footsteps, he became an advocate. What are the verbs in this sentence? There are two verbs. There is an ing form following and there is a verb became. Here became is the past tense of become. Hence it is the finite verb. Following is an ing form. We have already learned that ing forms are non-finites. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Here also there are two verbs. The verbs are rolling and gathers. Rolling is an ing form and ing forms are non-finites. Here it is a present participle and gathers is the finite verb. Would it be easy for you to phone me tomorrow? What are the verbs in this sentence? The verbs are would and to phone. Would is a modal auxiliary and modals are always finite verbs. To phone is an infinitive and it is a non-finite verb. I will be happy to help you. Here the verbs are will and to help. I already said that modals are always finites and to infinitive. To help is an infinitive and it is a non-finite verb. I dislike people telling me what to do. Here also there are two verbs. The two verbs are dislike and telling. Dislike is the first form of the verb dislike. It will become dislikes when the subject is he and in the past tense it will become disliked. So it is finite. Telling is an ing form and ing forms we have learned are non-finites. So it is the non-finite. I hope that is clear now. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe.